Hey guys, Jimmy Bremner and Dexter. Dexter the boy. CTOA on Urban Trail, and humid today then, and we're just out and about going for a bit of a walk right now. We're in the Don Valley, as you know. Dex is going to be up at Wasaga Beach tomorrow, so I'm going to try and take you to a place called what I call the Pines, because it has all these beautiful pine trees, and it's just an amazing spot in the Don Valley. It's a big train trestle, and you think like when you're there, it's like 100 years ago. It's pretty amazing, you know. The only thing that's missing is a steam train, you know, going across that trestle. But I got to tell you, it's pretty awesome, and I'll try and bring you some video from that tomorrow, weather being what it is. So, you know, I like my tools and my knives and things like that, and you know, I've said this many times, I'm nostalgic, okay? So a good friend of mine, his name is Robert, and he has a company, it's called CANARMOR, okay? So for all your tactical needs, your plates, you know, your Kevlar, your Dyneema, your plate carriers, your helmets, uniforms, batons, cuffs, you name it, CANARMOR. And Robert and I have known each other for a long, long time. And the other day I went over just to say, hey buddy, how you doing? You know, and catch up on some things. And he says, hey Jimmy, I have a gift for you, okay? And you know what? As you know, I like the tools. I like the bushcraft tools and the knives, and you know, and there's a lot of modern knives, right? And like I said, the kukri is my go-to, but I've always been after something called a tracker, okay? And Robert was kind enough, okay, to give me this tracker bushcraft tool in Damascus steel, and this is not etched, okay, because you can feel the Damascus, you can feel the layers on it. It's crazy sharp. It's the sheath, the pouch, I can carry it scout carry on my back, I can carry it on my side, this way delivery, cross delivery. It's absolutely awesome. And my goodness, Robert, CANARMOR, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this gift. I'm going to be using this and doing reviews on it as we move forward. The sheath has a place for my ferro rod. It has a pouch for my sharpening stone and cotton soaked in, you know, waxed fire starter material. It's all in there. And again, the options you have on how to carry it, it's amazing. This thing has to be, got to be 5/8 full tang. It's amazing. It's amazing. A tracker, you see, it has a belly, okay? That's for skinning. Then it has this edge that you can use in so many ways for your close, you know, your small, your fine cutting chores. You can use it as a draw knife. It has a bit of a saw on the back. And could I baton this? As I said, I don't baton knives, but I could baton this thing all day long. The handle is beautiful wood, and wow, Robert, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this, and this is going to be my, you know, my go-to main carry from this point forward. It's compact. It's a better to baton it than it is to chop, but I don't do either one of those things, as you know. If you want to know how I use a knife, I've done many videos on that in bushcraft and how to beaver chew, you know, things. And like I said, I'm nostalgic. I'm also carrying as a backup my Granddaddy Barlow. Okay, and it's a slip joint, but it's a beautiful knife. And you know what? I got to tell you, sometimes I'm getting a bit exhausted with all this technology. I love the Swiss Army. You know, I'm the biggest supporter of Swiss Army. But what do I need a bottle opener, can opener? What do I need that stuff for? I actually don't really need it, right? But you know, it's a great multi-tool. But you have to think about what you need, and sometimes simplicity is the best. You get that KISS, you know, keep it simple kind of thing. And I have to tell you, at times, um, these basic, totally functioning tools are just the best. And Robert, I'm very moved by you, passing this on to me, and I will use it. And yeah, it's my everyday carry, EDC. So that said, like I say, tomorrow Dexter's going with his dog cousins up to Wasaga Beach, and he's going to have a good time. I will, weather dependent, I will take you to what I call the Pines with the train trestle, and it's actually pretty cool, man. Like I say, pine trees will save your life, okay? Because they have so many resources. They have shelter, they have windbreak, they have sap for fire starting and building materials and glue. They're great. So in this part of Toronto, it's unusual to see a growth of these pines, and they're probably, my estimation, 100, 120 years old. It's pretty cool. So anyways, that said, this particular video from CTOA Urban Trail, Jimmy Bremner and Dexter the Boy, is brought to you by CANARMOR and Robert up in Richmond Hill, and you can find them online, and if you need some gear, this is the man, okay? So C2A, Jimmy Bremner, Dexter the Boy, Urban Trail, and we're out.